teach in transformational training is the difference between the truth and a perception. And the truth is really, kind of complicated thing because what is the truth? I mean, that question, people have been pondering that since the beginning of time. But we can say is that, like, typically if someone gets into an argument, it's usually because two different perspectives are coming to the same situation and people see them differently. We do an exercise where people look at one object and it's the exact same object and people describe that object and every single description is different, so there's not one perception that is identical. And when you think about 7.2 billion people on the planet with 7.2 billion perspectives, that is an enormous difference in how we see the world. Make no wonder we have wars. Make no wonder we have, corporations and people fighting with each other. Make no wonder relationships have difficulty working because our ability or inability to see or to perceive the other person's perspective is not available. But the moment that you see that that person is coming to the conversation from their past, their experience, their geography, their cultural discourse, their religion, and it's different from yours, you actually begin to get a space where you're allowing them to be who they are. And really all conflict gets dissolved in the moment that you allow people to be who they are with their perceptions. So immediately things transform in relationships because we realize that, hey, that's that person's perception and this is my perception, and the reason we keep sort of getting disconnected is because we don't have the space to allow that other person to have their point of view. So that in itself is transformative, transforms relationships with families, transforms relationships with colleagues, and the practice of that every day just opens up amazing spaces for success and progress and productivity, in particular in corporations. So that's one of the things we do in transformational training.